My name is Julia Balaz, and I have an extensive background in banking and finance in Australia, as well as a couple of years in Singapore. I have recently taken on a new role working for a technology company called OneSpan. I have also actually ran my own business, so I've got that as part of my background. In terms of my role with OneSpan, it is a business development and a sales role. OneSpan is a technology company. We help to protect the world from digital fraud, and we help to secure people's financial lives. In terms of what does it actually look like, so we offer a variety of solutions from authentication to mobile security to e-signatures and identity verification. So in terms of transitioning from something like banking to technology, it's not easy, but for me it's all about expanding my skill set and learning new things. I'm a lifelong learner, and I also believe that financial services background is actually very useful to technology companies, because often they are the end users. The transition, I think, is hard. I won't pretend it's easy, and there's a lot of different skill sets that you need. However, there's also a lot of skills that are quite transferable, but you have to, I think, be committed to learning and be curious. Learning journey is very important, and you if you're going to make a change from one industry to another, I think you have to take up additional learning, whether it's formal or informal. I actually ended up meeting Tram at one of these events that was nothing to do with necessarily me taking up a course, but she was so inspiring, and I thought, oh well, I might give this a go. I might enroll in one of the short courses, and then I actually ended up completing the AI in Finance course. So that's how I started with CFTE. But I also did another course, which was more of a longer course, a postgraduate diploma in digital business, which was through another provider, but that actually all work to to add to my learning. And just sort of, I think once you do one course and you want to do more, you want to learn more, it opens up your mind to just keep on going. As a professional that's worked in banking and finance, I think you already have a lot of skills that you have acquired, and they're both domain knowledge skills as well as soft skills. Banking gives you really good grounding in so many areas and skills that are actually quite transferable to other industries, and I think technology is one of those. And I think there's quite an intersection and sort of overlay with banking is really about technology when you think about it. Like, I think for someone who is new to the workforce, I think it's easier but harder at the same time, because I think there is less of that traditional career path, whereas 20, 30 years ago, I think there was that expectation that you would start, in a very junior role, and you would work your way up, and you would tend to stay in a fairly similar industry, or you would only move maybe a little bit sideways. Whereas now, I think the expectation is that you actually change careers, I think 7 times or even more throughout your working life. And I think that's kind of very exciting for someone who's starting, but it's also a little bit daunting because the responsibility is on you and you have to very much be in charge of your career.